Well under 4:20 would be a target.
I think she's got half an eye on the European record. Doina Malinti, 4:17. It's a big ask, but I think she's got half an eye on that. She won't want to compromise the British record in the process, though.
Well, there's been a couple of withdrawals. Her own training partner, Gemma Ricci. Gemma's in great form. Gemma's confirmed her selection for the 1500 metres at the European Indoors. Again, I think she ran 9:23 there. But this women's mile, all about Laura Muir. Okay, so when Kirsty Wade broke the British record, they headed through 800 in about 2:12, so pretty even paced, if you like. Laura's asked for around about 2:10 for the pace, and then I expect that she'll pick things up and move it on herself if she wants to. It is really about if she wants to. But why not? You know, it's a big crowd here. They've come to see her perform. And as I said, I'm pretty sure that Laura, I know Laura, that stunning last 400 metres last week, that 3,000 metres, she can put on a show.
She can, and she also sticks to the task once she set herself that task. And you see there, the pace started to drop off a little bit. Immediately she woke up, she moved around the three runners in front of her and settled in behind the pacemaker, where she'll stay now. And if that pace just starts to drop, you know Laura's going to know that before anybody else does, and will be up there on the shoulder trying to urge it on. I said that it was maybe the European record. I think she's also got Constance Klosterhalfen in her sights from the time, 4:19 that she ran in Millrose.
Yeah, Klosterhalfen will be a big danger at the European Championships. Not sure what event she's going to do yet. Just watching the times here, this is a mile race, so you might have seen 35 come up. Well, that was because it was a 209 metres. The clock said 35, so they're on better pace now, stretched out. Laura Muir, Arafi, and already moving well clear of everybody else. Paul is referring to Klosterhalfen in New York, ran 4:19.98. Great run from the German, who has said she may well double up as well. She's got the German Championships this weekend, so Laura Muir knows that it won't be that easy in Glasgow to win 2 gold medals, but she's well capable. So now it's about her and the clock, because Arafi has given up the chase, and there's a 6-metre gap from Laura Muir to Arafi. Just when the pacemaker drops out, it'll be how fast does Laura want to go.
And I've been looking at some of the splits as they went through. As Steve said, it's difficult to tell that in a mile race, but I think they're a little bit outside of those even splits that would get Kirsty Wade's record. But we know that Laura's going to pick it up over that final 400 metres, and so now it's about her just gathering herself for that final attack.
Around 2:11 for Laura Muir at 800 metres. At 809 metres, you see there's 2:12, so about 2:11. She's up on British record pace, and I think she's just going to get quicker from this point. Laura Muir out on her own. Chibet is moving up ahead of Arafi, who committed with Laura Muir, might well pay for that. So the crowd doing their best to try and lift her. The time we'll be looking for is around 2:44, 2:43 as she comes through. This time with 3 laps to go, and she's spot on that. So the record's certainly within sight, but how fast can she go?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, there's few people better than Laura Muir at pushing themselves when they're out on their own, and she's got that record in her sights. She's got the crowd going wild behind her, and she's also got those goals that she set herself to move forward for Glasgow, to make amends for Sopot and for Glasgow in 2014.
I reckon she needs it. She's going to break 4:20. She needs to be about 3:16 at the bell. Spot on. Come on, Laura. 3:16.68. 2 laps to go. 400 metres. Can she get under 4:20? She is going to smash the British record. I can tell you that right now. This far out. This long to go. She is striding out, going further away from everybody else. Less than 300 to go.
She's almost got a bigger bounce in her steps. You know she's hurting, you know that she can really feel it in her legs, but she's getting stronger. Every glance she takes and she sees the clock, she knows that she's got it within her reach now.
It's going to be quick. It's going to be very quick. The British record is way behind her. She's miles ahead of that. How fast can she go? She's getting tired now. Starting to work hard. But this is Laura Muir at her best. Almost half a lap ahead of the rest of this field. She's heading for one of the quickest indoor miles ever. Laura Muir coming through, the crowd cheering her through. Laura Muir runs 4:18.74, the fastest in the world this year. A a new British record. One of the quickest miles of all time as Nanyando comes through to take the second place. I make that the 4th fastest indoor mile of all time, behind Genzebe Dibaba, behind Doina Malinta, the European record holder, and Mary Slaney. They are the only 3 who've gone quicker than her. We'll wait for ratification. What a way to finish, a new national record for Laura. I said, Paula, she'll just get quicker and quicker, and that's what she did, but worked hard on that last 200 metres, and one thing Laura will always do is give absolutely everything.
Yeah, she absolutely gave all that she had there, and she came so close to that European record as well. I think the clarification there with those all-time lists is she will slot ahead of Mary Slaney because Mary Slaney's time was on an oversized track, so she will go just ahead of the great Paula Ivan. So she missed out on Doina Malinti's European record, but goes ahead of Paula Ivan, and she did it all on her own. I mean, she had help, she had the pacemaker there, but the real hard work was done over those last few laps, all on her own, and she went from strength to strength, and you can see how much she's giving here. She's digging deep, she's reaching for that line, but she's maintaining her form, she's maintaining her focus on that line, and it's only when she crosses the line that you see how much she's given, because she stumbled, she could barely keep her legs underneath her once she crossed the line, and that's a sign of an athlete who's given absolutely everything that they can to get that time.
3rd fastest time. Paula is absolutely right. Mary Slaney's time doesn't count as an oversized track. So 3rd fastest of all time for Laura Muir. She went 67.2, then 64.7, then 64.4, and a 62.5 last 400 metres. Got quicker and quicker she went on, rewarded with a new national record, smashed the British record by almost 5 seconds, in fact over 5 seconds. Nanyando and others a long way behind, lots of personal bests. They don't run the mile that often, but what a performance from Laura Muir, another British indoor record.